How can we live the lives we really want and get what we really want? To start, we can make a big change in how we think and accept the thought that we will live in the end. Our minds have amazing power that we can use to change our lives if we think that our dreams have already come true. This book talks about the basic rules of creation that help us get what we want and be happy in the moment. Our lessons and assignments will teach you useful skills, such as how to use affirmations, images, meditation, inspired action, and to feel what you want. Being aware that we are living in the last days can help us rise above the ego's ongoing search for happiness and connect with our higher creative self. We can watch as the outside world changes on its own to fit our inner state as we work on our faith and awareness. The world gives us what we want when we think we already have it. Now is the time to make your dreams come true. Living in the present moment is something you should really try. Once you do, your life will change in amazing ways that will make your greatest wishes come true. Let's start making your long-term goals come true. Act as if. Lesson 1. Acting like our goals are already true is a very effective way to make them come true. We let the world know we are ready for them when we fully accept how we feel and work toward our goals. Focus on what you want first, then picture yourself having it, and allow yourself to feel happy, content, and excited. After that, go about your day based on how you felt at that moment. Think, speak, and act as if you already have what you want. One way to do this is to picture yourself already having your dream job. Allow the emotions to take over your whole body. Think about getting that job every day as if you already had it. Feel passionate about it. Dress in a way that shows it off, and make choices that reflect that. Our brains look for chances that match what we want when we act like something is true. It is easier to make our dreams come true when our energy frequency, attention, and awareness are all high. Allow yourself to act as if you have all your heart. Think and believe that the world will change to make your wish come true as you hold on to it. Let your energy show up in the real world now that you have it. Being there until the end is a great thought that holds a lot of potential. We can make our dreams come true with what we think of. We can quickly make big changes if we can picture that we already have what we want. Think about what would happen if that was the end. Make use of everything you can. Enjoy what you see, feel, hear, and touch. Bring vivid and real scenes to your thoughts. Tell them specific things and make memories that will stay with them. You should pay full attention to the whole thing. Take a moment to enjoy the happiness that comes from reaching your goals right now. Suppose you want to get a new house. Just picture yourself walking through the perfect living room. It's rough on the walls, there are new flowers smelling nice, and you can hear birds singing outside. Feel all the good things, like complete happiness, peace, and joy that can't be contained. Make this made-up scene come to life by adding bright touches. A lot of what goes on in our minds is affected by how realistic our thoughts are. Dreams and real life often seem like the same thing to our minds, which I find interesting. It makes our made-up scenes come to life by turning them into real things. When you get to the mental state you want, there is a shift. Time can be thought of and understood in different ways. When you think something that already exists, it calls the idea that time is a myth into question. Believe that your mind can do great things. Remember to check on your seeds every day as you put them in your mind. Keep an eye on how they turn into real things. It's easy to get stuck on our projects when we think that making our dreams come true will take a long time. A lot of people think that time goes in a straight line and that they'll find what they want in life in the future. Quark physics, on the other hand, shows that time is only a thought. Everything that has happened, is happening, or will happen right now, is happening at the same time. There are different levels of reality that we can hear. There is already a world out there for you when you step into it. Being in the present is the only real moment. Now is not the time to wait for your dream to come true. Instead, pay attention to the here and now. Picture yourself in a perfect world where you already have what you want. This will help you feel what it's like to have it right now. Pick things as if you already have them. You change the way you think about time when you do this. You can forget about the time you have to wait by focusing on the pace of what you want. Being in tune with the energy of already having it makes the universe move quickly to make it happen. As you watch your dreams come true, find peace in the here and now. Don't stress. The job is now done. Right now, in this moment of endless quantum existence, everything you want to happen is true. After getting past the idea of time, it's simple to understand what it means. The process of development is going on right now. David could act like he was going to get what he wanted. David was both worried and excited as he went into the company hall for his job interview in this story. He felt like a fake, even though he had made a lot of progress on his work. David thought about getting the job offer for a while before the interview. He even claimed to be having fun with his wife. David used the confidence he had built up to face the boss who hired him with ease. He thought of the place where he was going to party and claimed to be working there. The boss talked about how the workplace changes all the time. David was very excited as he talked about how to handle worry well. She asked him how he runs his business. He said it's important to work together, which fits with the goals of the company. David was still determined to get the job. He thought of a cool new project he could do at work. His boss told him they liked the way he thought of new ideas. It took her a while to get up and shake David's hand. "I'll get straight to the point. You have the exact qualifications and a clear vision for this position. Congratulations and welcome aboard," the boss told me. David smiled and replied, "Thank you very much." He was proud and happy as he shook hands in the hallway. The scene that was thought up was now real. He focused his mind, body and spirit on making his wish come true. Putting on a show that he already had the job, he went outside ready to celebrate as planned. Lesson 2. This is a quantum leap. We can make huge steps forward on our road of creation when we fully accept that we will die at some point. To get past the usual slow progress, we can take quantum jumps and hit new heights in life. Let's say you want to get $10,000. You don't need to earn more money slowly. You can jump through time and space to get $10,000 right now. First, picture what it would be like to have $10,000 right now. Feel a lot of different things, like gratitude, happiness, relief, and excitement. Believe that it's true. Let's say you have the cash. Pick a plan, talk about it, and then move forward with the projects you want to fund. From here on out, it will be easy for you to have $10,000 if you stay in this state. When you change how you feel, the things you need to make your dreams come true quickly come to you. Things can be done, and big things can happen at any time. Something that will make you money, or a client who will pay you a lot, is what you are told to do. Your energy quantum leap means that things will go well for you. It's now easy to do things that used to take a long time. Accept your perfect state fully and make a promise to yourself to get there. Energy flows in the way that you focus on it. Realizing the power of the world can help you get what you want faster if you are honest. Taking a quantum leap is one way to get good at making things quickly. There are different sizes of life on each level in our world. The real world, which we can feel, see, hear, smell, and touch, is the third dimension. The fourth dimension is made up of energy, thought, and the world of quantum possibility. In order for our dreams to come true, we need to rise above the three-dimensional world and connect with everything else that is out there. We already have ideas about the things we want. We think it's true. You have to connect with the state of already having $10,000 in the third dimension if you want to make it happen. That being said, you don't have it yet. You can think about and feel what it would be like to have $10,000 right now in the world of dream. You can connect with making your wish come true right now when you stay in this higher forward state. The three-dimensional world can easily change to match your forward rhythm. You get the people, tools, and chances that will help you reach your $10,000 goal. Giving your imagined world power can help the changes in your real world happen faster. Don't give up on making the future you want come true. Know that the things you do there do have real effects on the world around you. Learn how to consciously make things happen and get good at moving forward. We can quickly get what we want if we focus on our ideas and let go of what the real world says is possible. The three-dimensional world has its boundaries, isn't very clear, and needs to grow in a more sensible way. In the fourth dimension, though, which is empty space, we can see that our needs have already been met. The world we live in quickly changes as we move into this higher forward state. Do not pay attention to your three-dimensional world if it tells you that you do not have enough money. Picture yourself in a world where you have a lot of money without doing anything. Take your mind off of the moment. Instead, make decisions based on how much money you have. Keep your eyes on the end fact in the fourth dimension to make sure your making works. Try not to get stuck in the three-dimensional world and always feel like you lack something. Do not listen to what your emotions tell you. Instead, stay happy. The three-dimensional world will soon match the new state you've imagined. Quantum forward is more important than three in a few different ways. To learn how to make things happen, keep your forward world in balance and focus on the energy of what you want to happen. Be a part of it, accept it, and become it. This is a real object from a world with endless possibilities. Be thankful and have faith. Lesson 3. Realizing how much you value what you have can help you reach your goals more easily. Being thankful can make you feel better and bring more good things into your life. It's possible that you want to start a new job. Right now, you should think about how grateful you are that the right chance is coming up. Thank everyone who helped make this wish come true. If you say thank you, it makes you feel like you already have what you want. Being happy and comfortable will make you feel good, which means that your expression is getting closer. Take a moment to appreciate all the good things in your life, even the ones that don't seem important at first. Think about how much you value your health, your job, and the people you care about. This helps you stay positive so that more good things can happen in your life. It's important to remember to be happy when things are tough. Know that the world is on your side and events are being planned to assist you. Enjoy every step of the way. When you enjoy something, you stop resisting it and start accepting it. Every day, make it a point to be thankful. Thank them for what they want, as if it were true. This strong energy helps you get in touch with what you want and makes it easy for it to happen. Faith means putting your trust in the unknown force that made the world. If you decide in your mind that you want something to happen, strong cosmic forces can make it happen. This law has to do with the spirit world. Your faith can help you trust that what you want will come to you when you're not sure, scared, or anxious. The love of the universe will always be there for you, no matter what. Don't worry if manifestations show up in strange ways. Imagine that scene over and over again, and everything will work out to make it happen. Faith gives you the strength to accept things as they are instead of fighting them. It keeps you going and focused on what you want. Your faith hasn't changed, even if things go wrong or take longer than planned. When you really believe in what you want, you'll be excited to work toward your goals until they come true. Spiritual law says that you can be sure that what you want will happen. There is no doubt about it. This is certain. Without a doubt, your unwavering faith will make sure that what you made works. Anything is possible for God. When Anna looked around her small room, she felt like she didn't have enough. She had always had trouble with money and could barely get by. She tried very hard to stay upbeat, but some days it seemed like everything was going wrong. That voice said, "There must be more than this." Anna made up her mind what to do when she closed her eyes. She was tired of never having enough. She decided to believe without question that there is plenty in the universe. She would think about being thankful when she was worried about money. She was grateful that she had food in her fridge, clothes on her back, and a roof over her head. She used to think she didn't have enough, but now she really values what she did have. Anna often daydreamed about having a life full of lots of chances and plenty. She thought about a time when she had a lovely home and was financially stable because she loved her job. In her heart, she knew that this full life was already real, even though it wasn't happening right now. Anna's thoughts changed when she began to thank God and believe in Him. Because she was interested in new things, she decided to start an online business. Over time, her pay started to go up little by little. Anna smiled as she looked around her beautiful new home for the third time in 3 years. She did it by having unwavering faith, no matter what was going on around her. Being thankful kept her in a state of plenty, even when she felt scared or doubtful. In the end, Anna saw that the universe had always been there for her. She saw how her life had changed for the better when she chose faith and gratitude over fear and limits. She was glad the trip happened. Lesson 4. Say that your goals are real. Remember that affirmations work deep inside your mind to help you create the life you desire. When you say your dreams out loud as if they are already true, you align your energy with the process of making things happen. Before you do anything else, you should figure out what your real goal is. It could be about your health, other people, money, or something else. When you speak, make sure your words are positive and in the present tense. I am abundantly providing for my family, or I am living a meaningful and purpose-driven life are 2 examples of this. Check that you are already doing or having something instead of focused on getting it. There is no difference between what you're thinking and what is real in your thoughts. As you say your affirmations, make sure you mean them and say them with confidence. Feel as happy, grateful, and excited when you talk about how you feel as you would if your dreams came true. Some of these have an effect that lasts. Your points could also be written on post-it notes and left where people can see them. Seeing these thoughts over and over again will help you remember them. There should be times every day when you say out loud what you want. Being completely sure that what you say is true connects your energy strongly with making your dreams come true. You can use I am in a lot of different creative ways. When we say something with I am, we link with our greater self's power. This makes things happen faster. Do not say, I want more money. Instead say, I am abundant, or I am financially free. The I am words show that the reality you want is already real. I am is the voice of your better or God self. It helps you link your limited human self to your endless greater self. Saying I am helps you be more of who you are. Being able to say I am shows that you are connected to pure awareness, the formless force that makes everything possible. You can do a lot of different things with it. The quantum field shakes when you say I am, which makes things happen. Getting clear on your energy, feelings and thoughts is helped by it. I am shows that you have power and control. You can change the truth to suit your wants. Learn it with pride and honor to show that you are a maker with natural power. You can say these things out loud or think about them quietly. I deserve lots of love, happiness, and plenty. I'm strong and sure of myself. Every single day, I keep getting better at what I do. I know what to do by feeling it. I'm grateful for all the good things in my life. With all my heart and soul, I'm going after my dreams. Problems are becoming chances to learn and grow for me. New chances are something I'm ready to look into and seize. I'm changing things for the better. I'm set on using my own mind to find solutions. I'm calm and steady. I'm grateful to be with helpful people who are always there for me. I'm taking all of my skills and not putting any boundaries on them. I am able to do great things. I'm sure that God is keeping an eye on me and protecting me. Now things are better for me. I'm healed and whole. My better self and I are very connected. The words should make you feel good, so make sure you really do. It should become a habit to take care of yourself every day, with the love and knowledge that are already inside you. Don't hold on. Lesson 5. Do not hold on to things. Don't worry about the details of when, how, or where our dreams will come true. It might be hard, but we need to do this if we want them to come true. When you want to be in charge of the process, you become attached. But thinking only about the ego can get in the way of manifestation, which needs to connect with the vast knowledge of the universe. Even if things don't go the way you thought they would, trust that the universe has a plan for them. Know this: by using the law of attraction, you have already made big changes. Stay true to what you believe and picture the outcome you desire without dwelling on the specifics. Remember that the world knows more than you do and can plan things better than you can. Take your mind off of having to be in charge of everything. You let energy move easily and become open to choices that are bigger than your ego's thoughts. Accept what happened with love and a sense of being a part. They're drawn to you. Let it come to you at the right time from the universe. We've all done bad things. You might still feel bad about a mistake you made or something you said when you were mad and wish you could take it back. It can be hard to move when you're sorry and ashamed. You feel stuck because your mind keeps going back to the past. But picture being able to get rid of the sadness, the guilt, and the bad ideas you have about yourself. To forgive yourself is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Look yourself in the eyes, let your heart open, and say, "I forgive you." To get rid of pain, grow as a person, and move forward with peace and purpose, you need to understand this idea. You have to be very brave, kind, and smart to forgive yourself. If you feel like you're in charge of everything, it can drain your energy, drive, and self-esteem. People keep getting the wrong idea that you are bad or don't deserve it. Get back in charge of your life by stopping to blame and feel bad about yourself. It can break you down inside when you reject or judge parts of yourself. You can only get better if you love and accept yourself completely. You can really value your own toughness, growth, and power. When you think about the past, you can't move on. If you forgive yourself, you can move on with your life and enjoy the good times ahead. The past doesn't have to weigh you down anymore. It takes strength and kindness to forgive yourself. It may take some work, but the happiness it brings is well worth it. Be nice when you talk to them, wait, and don't give up. To change your life and help your heart heal, learn how to forgive yourself. You're ready to begin again. Life can have both good and bad things happen. Sometimes the past is painful, sad, and full of chances that were lost. Sometimes you feel bad about the things you did or didn't do, like the job you didn't get or the person you fired. But at some point, you have to decide whether to stay stuck in the past or become brave and seize new opportunities that will make your future great. Let go of the past and focus on the present with all your attention and imagination. No matter how much you try to understand the past, you can't change it. There is no one else who can choose what will happen, though. Old hurts and beliefs that don't help you can be let go of so that new hopes and ideas can grow. Like a car stuck in mud, thinking too much about the past will keep you from moving forward. That being said, things start to move quickly once you decide to reach your goal. What you do really changes things and moves them forward. Part of being human is figuring things out and growing. You're not the same person you were before those things. Write down what you've done. Don't let what you learned in the past hold you back in the future. Instead, let it push you forward. Everyone has things they wish they could have changed in the past. But the present is like a valuable gift, and we still don't know what the future holds. Make your future one that makes you happy and shows how much you've grown as a person. Get ready for the next part of your life story and start writing it. Mike really wanted to move up at work. He thought that going from worker to department boss would make him happy with his job. Someone else he worked with, Sheila, was also on his mind. Mike was always trying to control how other people saw him and show off his skills. One day, the CEO asked Mike to come into her office. She made it clear that they had changed their minds. Mike was very mad when Sheila got the part. Suddenly, the only thing that could have made him happy was stopped. Mike made the choice that night to let go of his link to a certain outcome. The next morning, it was clear. He changed his mind and saw that there were other ways to be glad. He told Sheila that he was proud of her without feeling envious. Mike worked hard over the next few months to enjoy his job and get better at it. He gave his time to a charity on the weekends and felt like his life had a lot of value. Soon after, he was given the chance to lead a new project. Mike quickly became known as a strong leader who could get his team to work hard. He had a great chance to work and travel all over the world after a year. It was much better for Mike's growth as a person to have this job than to have been promoted. After Mike let go, he was able to look into new options that were more in line with his interests. When one chance is over, he learned that he needs to let go in order to be open to the next best thing that life has in store. Lesson 8. Do something with your ideas. In our society, it's important to be busy and do your best. It's important to have drive and effort, but understand that doing more doesn't always get you what you want. A better way to do things is to act on your ideas. If you want to act with inspiration, you need to make sure that what you do is in line with your strong feelings and your only reason. You prioritize important tasks over being busy. When you work too hard to reach your goals, you might feel adrenal fatigue and worn out. When you act because you're motivated, it feels good and gives you energy, so you can work quickly and well without getting tired. The universe is telling you that now is the right time to act on your gut feelings. There are chances. Things fit together. Unexpected meetings happen. It runs easily and floats on the currents of grace. Being in touch with forces bigger than the ego, crossing things off a list, only gives you short-term pleasure. But doing things that make you feel alive can really feed your soul. You can find your true purpose and reach your full potential if you accept the power of simplicity. Inspire action is based on the idea that things can work better when they are kept easy. When the right steps are made at the right time, good things happen. Do what your gut tells you and let inspiration guide your work instead of stress. Do what inspires you, and your purpose will come to you with grace and ease. We all have dreams for the kind of life we want. Being able to support ourselves, having a job that makes us happy, being in good health, and having caring relationships. But having dreams won't help you much. Want to make your dream life come true? Do things that make you feel like you already have it. For the day, keep your chosen world in mind. This will help you stay focused on what's important and give you energy. What you do, how you feel, and what you think are all in line with what you say. Your mind thinks that what you want will come to you even more when you do things that are in line with what you want. Think about the state you want and train your mind to believe it is real. When you follow your passion, you show the world that you are serious about living the life of your dreams. You're accepting the most important parts of the person you want to be. Before you move or make a decision, think about what will happen in the end. Do not think about the past when you are making decisions. Instead, think about the person you are now. Dreams become real when strong actions are taken. With all your heart, accept where you want to be and enjoy the process of making your dream life come true. Lesson 9. Your prayers were answered. We can get what we want with prayer. It's amazing how prayer can have big results when it comes from a place of trust and coming together with everyone else. Allow your mind to do what it needs to do. When you pray with a lot of faith, your wish sticks in your thoughts. There will be plans made in your mind for things to go the way you want them to. It's what moves energy around. Thoughts and prayers that come from the heart send good energy into the quantum field. This changes and lines up things to go the way you want them to. It backs it up even more. Through prayer, you can ask a higher power for help and use what the universe knows to make changes in your life. Prayers can often bring about luck, resources, and things that the mind can't understand or use on its own. It's important to think about what you want to happen with your prayers. Say thank you and be sure of yourself, like you already know what you want to happen. This helps you align your energy with the world you want to create. Prayers that come from having faith and being in touch with the world have a strong effect. They help you deal with issues, keep your energy in check, and make things happen in your life that you desire. Believe that God will help your hopes and dreams come true by writing them down as prayers. When we pray, we can feel so many things. Sometimes we feel amazed, and other times we have questions. How can you tell the difference between a good and a bad prayer? It's important to be clear, because having wants that aren't clear or that clash can make things hard to understand. When you pray, you should be clear on what you want and use good words. Don't just ask for something or beg when you pray. Think about what you want when you pray. You should be aware that something greater is planning what will happen to you. Find wants that are in line with what you really want to do. It's important to say prayers that make you feel better and help other people. When you say the prayer, don't hold on to it. Trust it and let it go instead. Do not interfere with the process. Let it happen on its own. Think about how grateful you are that people heard your call before you pray. You can get what you want in life if you are thankful. Prayer should not end until you are sure that it was heard. Don't believe any evidence that goes against your gut. Instead, trust it. Prayer can help you align your ideas, feelings, and actions with what you want to happen. Miracle-like manifestations happen when you have pure intentions and trust that they will happen. Pray out loud and with all your heart. Your prayers will come true as you get ready to receive. Use meditation to get things done in Lesson 10. We need to be fully charged, have a clear head, and be able to concentrate to get what we want quickly and easily. One of the best ways to get better at these three things is to meditate. Regular meditation helps us get rid of unhelpful thoughts that obstruct our development. Those ideas that hold us back go away when we stay present and quiet. In its place, we link with our greater selves, which are not bound by our fears. When we meditate, we can disconnect from the confusing world around us and connect with higher levels, which are naturally creative. When we think about what we want, we can combine their energy with our state of being open. This gives us access to a huge number of options. We need to make sure that our thoughts and actions are strongly connected if we want to get things done quickly. One of the best things about meditation is that it helps us imagine better and create a good mental space for it. We can fully imagine times when our hopes and dreams have already come true when we relax. Making this event feel more real makes it change our faith in the future even more. It's possible to put seeds in the rich soil of our minds and watch them grow into real things. Meditation makes it simpler to create things quickly by getting rid of barriers, linking with higher levels, and enhancing creative vision. It'll teach you how to use your creativity and gut feelings to make things happen. There are no blocks in your mind when you practice daily. You are ready to get the results you want. It is good for our health to make meditation a daily habit. It can help you feel less stressed, focus better, and make things faster. Meditation can be done in many ways, but 3 that are easy for beginners to start with are breath meditation, mindfulness meditation, and loving kindness meditation. It is the breath that helps people become more aware of the present time in breath meditation. If we keep our attention on each breath, we can stay in the present and not let things that aren't related to it confuse us. Being aware of our breathing not only helps us relax, but it also lets us connect with our feelings and find peace within ourselves. This type of meditation helps us be more aware of all of our thoughts and feelings without identifying with any of them. Notice what's going on around us without judging it or responding to it. This will help us fully enjoy the present moment as it is. We can open our heart areas when we do kindness meditation. In the end, this lets us send kindness to everyone, including ourselves, our loved ones, neutral people, tough people, and everyone else. It helps us understand how other people feel and breaks down the walls that separate us. In its own way, each type of meditation is good for you. Mindfulness of breath and loving kindness meditation can help us be more present, let go of inner resistance, and attract wants that are in line with our highest purpose. It was hard for Lisa to decide how to start her own baking business. It was hard for her to believe that her dream could come true, even though she used chants and made vision boards. Lisa decided to meditate every day because a friend told her to. She tried to calm her rushing thoughts at first, but found it hard. She kept trying and slowly focused on her breathing again. Lisa found that staying cool and relaxed got easier as time went on. Scenes became more real and clear as she thought about baking in her work kitchen. Lisa was very happy and joyful as she thanked God for making her wish come true. She imagined herself stepping into the store on the first day and seeing happy customers. Lisa made progress after 3 months. She thought of a new way to use her grandmother's old pie recipes as she walked to her car after relaxing. She knew this was the right fit for her through the peaceful practice of meditation. It became clear to her what she should do next, and the answers were easy to come up with. Though Lisa tried to block out her doubts, Lisa's grandma's Pies Cafe quickly became well known. After only a year, there were long lines outside. For her dream to come true, she had to hear it every day while she meditated. After some quiet time to think, she became clear on her goals and made her dreams come true. Lesson 11. Hope for the best and wait for the best. Thinking that our dreams have already come true is a big part of making them come true quickly and easily. Instead of worried about what will happen, we think that our goals are already happening. This changes our way of thinking from one of lack to one of wealth. When we think strongly about what we want, this can help the law of attraction bring it to us. There is no ego or wishful thinking behind this point of view. Instead, it comes from a strong belief that we are linked to universal knowledge. In the end, being positive is in line with how good we are by nature. What we are aware of shapes what we experience. The world we see is just a dream because we are eternal. Our real center is bigger than any line. When we remember this and connect with our true selves, it's easy to think the best of people. We know that our minds are naturally artistic and our spirits are naturally holy. The universe is working in our favor without any issues. When you expect the best, you should act from a place of personal joy. Keeping the end goal in mind as we make decisions helps us stay on track and ready to reach our goal. It's a sign of faith in the creative process when we do things that help us reach our goals. How we see our own inner world shapes the world around us. When you believe the best will happen, you let go of the need to control what happens and feel at ease. It's okay for us to give in to God's forgiveness because we believe in His power. Our goal is to strongly believe that good things will happen and eagerly await them. As long as we have high dreams, the world will happily show us the truth we want. When we were kids, we thought the world was lovely. Because of this easy idea, we can get great gifts. Remember that there are powerful forces at work in the background. The ego can't understand some things. Fun things happen all the time in the universe. Your mind has more power when you can think clearly. Enjoy the beauty and wonder that surrounds you. Right now, feel the happiness of living in the perfect world. Have a lot of choices and keep an open mind. Everything will work together to help you reach your big goals. Many years of knowledge and love are coming into the world through you. Lesson 12. God gives you what you want. Our Holy Spirit knows our bigger purpose and the things that will help our soul grow, no matter what our ego wants at the time. If we calm our egos and connect with our inner selves, we can set goals that are in line with our spiritual path. These needs come from our higher self, which is connected to God or universal consciousness. Because our inside and outside selves are connected, the things we want from our greater selves can come true in our lives. The holy power that thought of and planned how the world was made also brings its dreams to life through us. We just want to make things because we need to show ourselves happy. We are free from fear and self-doubt when we think that our wants come from a higher power. If someone really wants to help us grow, they'll want to give us gifts. When we think of desire as holy, we connect with the amazing power of the universe to make amazing things happen. We can feel richer when we know that we bring spiritual gifts into the world. Another cool thing about this spiritual process of co-creation is that it's in all of us. Making sure we get what we want from God means being smart and careful about what we think, say, and do every day. The reason we live, love, and learn to be kind is because of this. If we follow the spiritual path, we can get what we want. When we want to make our dreams come true, it's easy to get stuck in a state of asking the world to give us what we want. But people ask because they feel like they don't have enough and can't do anything about it. We can instead fully accept our power as people who helped make the world. We are so strong that we can change the world to make our goals work. Things we think, say, and feel have power when we give orders. It is very possible for us to make our dreams come true. To change things, all we have to do is think positively and speak in the present tense. Our higher holy self is connected to the same source energy as the world, so we can talk to it. By taking care and giving orders, we show that we are sure we are linked to the powerful force that makes everything real. Whether we ask or order depends on how we link with our real, limitless selves. People who are in charge expect everyone to follow them. But when you beg, you know there will be boundaries and shortages. You should not just wish for what you want. You should go after it with a strong sense of certainty. Let your words come from a calm, deep place inside you. Talk to the world as a single unit that is united by love and a shared goal. This place has what your soul needs to grow. Lesson 13. How you feel inside affects what you can manifest. When we want something fast, we often focus on doing things that aren't in line with who we are than on doing things that are. Still, the world around us only shows us what we already know. If we want to make changes that last and help us reach our goals, we need to live as if our wants and needs have already been met. What you think, feel, believe, and know about yourself, as well as your energy and ideas, make up your mental state. The quantum field of choices and your point of interest both play a role in what you bring into your life. You send out a signal that brings what you want into your life when you change the way you think about it. There are some things you can do to change how you feel. Wish boards and goal sets should really help you, but they need to come from deep inside you. You need to be happy if you want the world to make your dreams come true. When you really get into the state you want to be in, things outside of you start to match up more fast. Which things the universe sends your way rely on how you feel. Keep your thoughts in check and keep your mind on what you want to happen. This will help it happen faster. You can do what you do better if you know the inner game. Think positively, have good conversations, connect with other people on an emotional level, keep your mind active, and take action to reach your goals. What you put on the outside will come through on the inside. If we work hard and say nice things to ourselves, we can change the way our brains think. We don't have to put ourselves down. Instead, we can focus on how valuable, skilled, and capable we are. By changing the way we think and write to feel better, we can feel more confident and move closer to our goals. We can feel less stressed about the past when we talk to ourselves in a kind and understanding way. Even if other people don't see our skills yet, we should believe in ourselves. Our lives change in big ways when we are kind to ourselves, willing to try new things, brave, thankful for what we have, and dedicated to growing as people. As we get older, the way we talk to ourselves changes. It is more likely for us to make choices that give us power when we think of ourselves as capable. When we listen to music instead of loud noise, it can change how we feel and help melodies grow and show up in a more beautiful way. Lesson 14. Setting goals for yourself. We can see everything in the world because we know what we can't see. We have parts of ourselves that are inside and outside. Before you can make something outside of yourself, you have to make things happen in your mind. You can use this idea for any goal, like a new job, home, relationship, or way of being. Imagine and feel what it would be like to already have what you want, and then watch as your outside world lines up with this inner truth. Imagination lets us see what will happen in the future. Your manifestation will happen faster if you improve and fully engage with this inner experience. Your mental world is made up of the things you think, feel, believe, and assume. What you experience in the outside world is based on your inner reality. If you create your inner world on purpose, you make it easy for the general mind to follow. Allow yourself to fully experience what you want and let your mind make your inner movie so real that your brain thinks it is real. When you can create the thoughts, feelings, and energy of a wish coming true inside you, the universe will gladly start to make it happen outside of you. As an aware person, you have an amazing ability to make things. This is something you can fully control once you really understand it. Throughout our lives, we often fall back on the basic choices that were taught to us as kids. A lot of the time, we let limited ideas, culture training, and opinions from the outside world take over our inner knowledge. We give up our power to outside forces that may not care about our well-being when we get caught up in what society expects of us. Still, we can wake up and realize that fate doesn't control us. We have the power to decide what will happen to us. We take back control of our lives when we use the power of visualizing what we want to happen. By using our ideas, having hope, and taking inspired steps, we can use our power to make things happen. We put all of our efforts into chasing dreams that make us feel passionate and in line with our true purpose. Being in a state of wish fulfillment cuts through overthinking and the attitude of lack. Right now, we can feel what it would be like to already have what we want. The energy we give off can bring about situations that are in line with our goals. We don't have to move downstream as long as we have faith in the process. Instead, we take charge of life's flow. We carefully make our way toward happiness, Even though there are constant currents and hurdles in the way, we know that they will make us better in the end. Every choice we make and every point of view we hold changes the story of our lives. We all have the power to change inside us, waiting calmly for the right time to come out. Are we ready to accept our power, stop seeing ourselves as victims, and live as the makers we were born to be? Finally, live in the end. As we come to the end of this life-changing journey, you can now quickly make your heart's wishes come true by focusing on the end goal. You can feel more fulfilled and help make the world a better place by putting these useful tips into practice. This book gives you a strong base. Now comes the fun part. Know that you already have all the tools you need to put these ideas into practice as you do so. Just let your knowledge guide your thoughts, feelings, and deeds. There may be problems, but you have the power to get through them. By focusing on getting what you want, using happiness and thanks as your driving principles, and letting inspired action move you forward, your goal will become clear and wonderful things will start to happen. You are in charge of everything that happens to you. Your dream has a bright future ahead of it. May you receive many gifts that go above and beyond what you could have imagined. Always remember that you should be sure that what you want is already close at hand.